I'm back at it again this morning. I'm over here by a clump of bamboo. This is sea breeze. I need to go ahead and separate a few because we're going to plant where I prep the ground. And I wanted to take it off of this one because of my other batch last time. I took too many. So I got some string and I went around to hold up most of the thick stuff, but I did have to cut some off. So let's get in there and do a little separation. Okay, so in here you can see I'm working real tight. I trimmed up all of the loose stuff just to get in here with the camera and it's not in my face. You can see a new shoot here, over here, another one here, and over here. So I'm probably gonna lose one. I'm gonna try not to. We'll see what happens. So let me go ahead and clean this up the best I could and try to figure out how I'm gonna give a cut, because I wanna remove a couple of these. Okay, so this is a tight spot. I cleaned it out. Here's a new one coming out. Here's a new one coming out. I found another one back there. Everything's together really tight. It's gonna be hard. This is definitely gonna be hard to take out what I wanted. So I'm gonna lose a couple new shoots over here, even though I don't want to. But I'm gonna try to cut behind this small one and then come over here and try to get in here somehow. We'll see how it goes. I would go around that side, but it looks like there's some new shoots over there. So let me figure this out. Okay, so I looked this all over. I looked that side all over. There's a new shoot here, 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 here. Nothing I could do about that. So I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do my best. So I'm gonna try to get right in. Look at that, that's bent from last time. Straighten it out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to get, I'm gonna lose this one, but I'm gonna have to try to get in here. Okay, yep, I definitely lost that one, but that's okay because more are gonna grow. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut off the video because I gotta get behind where the camera is. Okay, so I cut around. This is the one that was here and it was loose, so I pulled it. I cut off the top so I could pull it because the tops go way up. Now this one here seems to be a little loose here. I'm gonna try to save that shoot, but you see I can move it now. I cut the tops off so I can move some. Okay, that's connected there. So I want to get this batch. So I'm going to try to get in here, cut a little more and see if I can't get this out. And what I mean by that is I'm going to get down in here this way. Hopefully I got it. Okay, so I felt this was down there, so I cut that and this came out right here. Okay, so now I'm down and under. I can see what I'm looking at. I gotta try to get this one here and this one here. And look, there's another one there. Okay, so I gotta play with it like this some more. I gotta try to get this down in here like this. I gotta straighten this out. So let me go ahead and work it some more. It looks like it's working. Okay, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta loosen it up like that and then try to get back there. You're gonna lose some blades, but what you do is when they bend, you gotta kinda, see how it's bent? You got to kind of bend it back, and it's hot. They will straighten back out somewhat, then you could continue. Okay, here you go. See, I cut that there. This is a shoot coming out like that. That's gonna grow. And there's another one there, but I cut part of it. It's down there. So I think I gotta cut this one over here. Okay, that's being held up somewhere down there. Okay, I can feel it. Okay. There, it's loose now, if you can see that. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's a chute. Here's a chute. I cut it there. And cut it there. So there you go. I got 1, 2, and the main one. I got some roots. So that's going to grow. And where I cut it off down below, that's all gonna grow. Okay, so since I cut this one and this one already, I want to try to get them out. So let me go ahead and work on that, and I'll get back to you. Okay, it's connected right there. Let me try to cut that. This ain't gonna be easy, but I'll try. Oh, I think I cut that. Maybe not, but I got it through. Yep, I did cut that. Oh, look at that blade. Okay, you can see it's loose now, almost. Wiggle it. Yep, I still got to go behind it more. Okay, let me cut it that way. I think I got it. There it is. Okay, so I cut it. Sorry about that. Okay, so I cut it there and there, and I still saved this, so that's a good cut. A lot of roots. This one, unfortunately, I cut here, so this shoot's probably gonna die, but maybe not, because over here there's roots on it holding it, so it still might grow from those roots, or at least shoot out another shoot. And I got one more I want to try. Okay, so this one was cut. Look how nice and thick these are. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this back in. I have enough. I don't want to press my luck. I wanted to get this one because I cut it, but it's connected to this, and I got enough. So let me go ahead and backfill this. Okay, so I cleaned up the whole area. Put everything back, took off all the big branches, I pulled them out, and this is what I'm left with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's nice, it's got roots and it's got 2 new shoots. This one's nice. It's got a nice big shoot coming out already. This is a lot of roots. Don't see another shoot, but that's okay. Look at all those roots. This is a double right here. You can see where it's connected, and it's got a new shoot coming out. And this is a double with a brand new shoot coming out. Look at that. That's nice. With that said, I'm going to go where I'm going to plant them and put a marker. Because this is sea breeze, I still got to go ahead and get the silver stripe, because I'm going to put a sea breeze and a silver stripe where I prep that area. So there's my tools, there's my string, there's the pieces. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm over here by the silver stripe. I'm going to clean up some of this large stuff so I could get down in there, and I'll be back. Okay, so I cleaned up this area, took off all the bushy stuff, and it kind of looks like I could get these three right here. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so there's all the branches, the bamboo I cut off. This is still good. I have a lot of growth in here. A lot of room for new bamboo to shoot up. Right over here, I have 3 silver stripe. Got 2 of them connected that could be pulled apart. And another one right here with a shoot on it. And then those over there. So I'm going to get my markers to mark an area, and I'm going to get a bench to put in between. So when I'm sitting over there, you can look into the pond. Sounds like a plan. I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and put the bench out here, and I put a center marker. I measured 10 feet out and 10 feet out, so they're 20 feet apart. This bench is here, and where that is, I'm going to put a fire pit, and this will be sea breeze. So from the front, this will be privacy when you're sitting down here, and that is going to be silver stripe, so they look like bamboo, and you can still kind of see through it. So that's my game plan. And you can kind of see how I did this. I put a little cul-de-sac. I put a round cul-de-sac there. So it comes down, it goes around. So I can make a round circle right here, just like this. Eventually it's going to look like that. It'll be all mulched up. There'll be some plants out here, be tropical, you know, back here. I still have my drive. And you can see all this dirt is all nice, good, rich compost. I put this here probably 4 years ago now. So all this is really nice. So let me go ahead and dig and plant the sea breeze for the privacy and shade when you're sitting here, and the silver stripe to have that good landscape look. And I'll get back to you. Okay, so right here I dug a hole and I filled it up with horse manure. I'm going to use this double one. It's connected right here, and there's a shoot coming out, and they got plenty of roots. Looks like there's another shoot coming out right there. So this should grow a shoot here, this here. Anyway, this is what I'm planting. I want them going out 2 different ways to create the shade there. Put this manure over it. I'll get my rake and rake around it a little bit. But for now, that's planted. I'll get my rake and I'll rake it up nice. Then I'll get some lake water and water it in a little bit. So now I got to go ahead and get to this one. Okay, so I have this silver stripe. It's got a shoot coming out. It looks good, a lot of roots. I'm going to plant it right here. That's horse manure. I dug a hole, a nice hole. I put horse manure in it, even though this whole area is manure. Okay, so that's silver stripe. I have the bench in the center. And this is the sea breeze. If you look at them, they're basically lined up with the end of the pond to the end of the pond. Remember, this is just a cul-de-sac I put in to make a nice big round circle for some landscaping. Now this will come out about 5 feet and it will reach right about here. And then this will come up, but it'll be tight and there won't be a lot. So when you sit in here, you got a good view of the pond and you have your privacy. Okay, so where this bench is, straight out in front, is going to be a fire pit. Put some logs in it. In the wintertime, sit on the bench. You can see the pond. The pond's going to have a fountain in it, so it's a nice view. I don't know. I think it's a game plan. From this side, it's going to be shade during the day, but at nighttime it's going to have privacy when you have your fire there. And then this here, the silver stripe's going to have a nice bamboo look, and you can see the pond really good. And right now I'm looking at some turtles over there and some fish jumping. Right straight across where that grass is a turtle. There's a head coming up, a body. He was moving a second ago. There was some fish jumping. So I think it's a really good look. Yeah, you see a fish just swirled right there. So I'll have the bamboo there, the bamboo there. This will all be, it'll be one big circle with mulch and stuff. Anyway, I'm trying to do the best I could with landscape in the area. And before I started, there was a clump of banana plants here, a clump of banana plants there. I ripped them out. I think this is going to be a lot nicer. Initially, when I built the pond, I thought about this because this is where I wanted a bench or a gazebo. A bench for now, could be gazebo, but right over there is a bigger island, so I could put a bigger gazebo right over there. So I'm going to pull those out. Constantly brainstorming. I think a gazebo would be great there. A bench here. A little floating dock over there. Even though it's a little pond, why not have fun with it? Okay, so hey, this is Sam the Frugal Hugel Gardener. I hope you enjoyed my bonus footage on the video where I removed the banana plants. And if I just so happen to do this without that and just have the video by itself, I hope you enjoyed my video. Give me a like, give me a share. Come on over to my Facebook banana group. The link is in the description below. Click that bell up there and you'll be notified when I post other kinds of videos like this and other creative stuff. And subscribe to my channel. Why not? What do you got to lose? You got to be wondering what I'm going to come up with next. So anyways, I hope you do. We'll talk to you soon. Most of the time, that's what I do when I plant something. Take some lake water. That's a lot of water. Washes the manure down, takes the air pockets out, and that's a lot of water, like 100 gallons or more. So, hope you enjoyed.